Hi, I'm AJ Nash, Digital Intelligence Advocate for Authenticate, with the weekly Cyber Intelligence Brief for 3 July 2025. We've got some significant updates that underscore how quickly the cyber threat landscape is evolving, so let's get to it. Two major themes dominating this week's intelligence. The first one's the ongoing collapse of vulnerability disclosure timelines, meaning threats are emerging and being exploited incredibly fast. We've been reporting on this for the last few weeks, but it really is that important. Another major theme this week that we're seeing is the clear link between geopolitical tensions and cyber operations, particularly from nation-state actors. Obviously, the Middle East is in the news right now, and as a result, we can expect more threats coming from Iran-linked cyber threat groups. But we're also seeing North Korea, as happens from time to time, because the North Korean actors need to raise funds because of sanctions and things like that are geopolitical. So let's dive into some of the critical incidents and notable actor activities. First off, suspected nation-state actors actively exploiting a Google Chrome 0-day, CVE-2025-6554 for those scoring at home. This is a significant type confusion vulnerability that allows remote code execution just by visiting a crafted HTML page. Now, this marks the fourth Chrome 0-day patch this year, and it's showing a sustained focus on browser-based attacks. That's a ubiquitous attack surface across all organizations. Now, next up, we have critical authenticated remote code execution vulnerabilities in Cisco Identity Services Engine. Now, these flaws allow attackers to gain root access and full system compromise, enabling them to take administrative control over your network access policies. It's effectively turning your security infrastructure against you. We're also tracking the increased threat of Iranian cyber attacks based on a joint statement from CISA, the FBI, and NSA on that rising threat. While we have yet to see any confirmed reports of attacks on the U.S. specifically as a result of the bombings in Iran, an IRGC-affiliated group known as Educated Manticore is conducting sophisticated spear phishing campaigns using multi-stage credential harvesting to steal credentials and 2FA codes for popular accounts as they target Israeli interests. Now, moving to active threat actors, Scattered Spider, you might remember them, financially motivated cybercrime group consisting mostly reportedly of young people, US and UK based. It's a financially motivated group, as I said. They've expanded their operations beyond retail and insurance and now are targeting critical transportation infrastructure, specifically the aviation sector. The group's been credited with recent attacks on both Hawaiian Airlines and WestJet just in the last couple of weeks. They're employing enhanced social engineering and phishing-resistant MFA bypass techniques. So Scattered Spider appears to be evolving from opportunistic to a more targeted infrastructure attacks. Lastly, North Korean APT Blue Noroff is back in the news for targeting cryptocurrency organizations with Mac OS malware delivered via fake Zoom updates. Now let's talk about some broader trends. Perhaps the most crucial trend, as I talked about earlier, is that zero-day vulnerability weaponization timeline. It's collapsed. We've been talking about this for weeks now. Attackers are increasingly exploiting vulnerabilities within hours of disclosure. That means traditional patch management timelines are just no longer viable defensive strategies. We're also seeing the emergence of AI-enhanced malware evasion techniques, where threat actors are experimenting with AI prompt injection to manipulate security analysis models. This might be the beginning of adversarial machine learning and operational malware. Finally, critical infrastructure ransomware attacks are accelerating, with industrial entities worldwide experiencing a significant increase. It represents a strategic adversary investment in critical infrastructure disruption capabilities. It's often aligned with geopolitical objectives. Now, for full details on all these events and more, including concrete actionable recommendations for actions, check out the complete brief on the Authenticate blog. All right, that's all for me this week. Stay vigilant.